The next group to perform under the direction of Ms. Decker is the HMS Concert Band. Our first selection is a fun medley that combines three of Disney's most recognizable marches. Listen as the piece opens with Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious and then seamlessly flows into Colonel Halsey's March, also known as the Elephant Song, and then ends with the Mickey Mouse March. We are excited to present Disney's Magical Marches.
The songs from the movie The Greatest Showman have appealed to audiences of all ages and helped make the film a huge hit. Our next piece is one of these memorable songs that reminds us no matter how big or impossible our dreams may seem, they are worth chasing. We hope you enjoy A Million Dreams.
Our next trivial piece is the theme song for a popular Australian children's show. This last-minute addition to our concert might trigger dance mode for the younger members of our audience.
While they're getting set up for the next group, I've got some students in this performance group that I would like to recognize for their extra work outside of all of the work that they've done in class. But some of our students have gone out and prepared themselves, working on scales, working on sight reading, working on audition pieces to be able to go and perform in additional groups other than this one in the format of honor bands. So we have some students some students in this group that went to the Elmore County Honor Band. If you went to Elmore County Honor Band, auditioned, and were accepted, if you would stand up, please. Okay, the next level up from our county are collegiate honor bands. So we had some students that went to the Troy Honor Band this year. If those students would stand. Okay, another collegiate honor band was the University of Montevallo Honor Band. If you went to that, please stand. Okay. Our next group that I want to audition or to acknowledge, and I'm kind of excited because this is the first year in my career that I've been able to make this announcement. Allstate is a performance group made up of the best middle school students throughout the state of Alabama. It is considered a significant accomplishment. It demonstrates high musical ability and achievement within the state's music education system. In order to be considered for this, and this is considered the big leagues to young musicians, students must audition with the support of their band director. They have to demonstrate proficiency on their instrument through sight reading, scales, and not just a few scales, all 12 scales, and other performance requirements. So we had some students this year that went and auditioned for the Allstate Middle School Honor Band. And I want to be clear, just auditioning is a big deal. These kids have to go out and prepare all of their scales. They have to prepare two prepared pieces. One is a lyrical piece, one is a technical piece. They go into grueling auditions where they have to play all of those. It's a very nerve-wracking process. So just to audition is a big deal. And we had some students that auditioned for Allstate this year. So if you audition for Allstate, stand up. of the students you saw that auditioned, we had 2 make the Alabama Middle School All-State Band. And I would like to acknowledge those 2 students individually and give them a certificate. The certificate reads, Certificate of Achievement. The certificate is presented to the student in recognition of the outstanding achievement in being selected for the 2025 Alabama All-State Middle School Band. The students demonstrated exceptional musical talent and dedication, earning a place in this prestigious ensemble. This recognition takes place on May 12, 2025. I'd like to present the first certificate to Caitlin Muir. Pause for the picture. And the next certificate goes to Charlie Ann Lake. I'm going to invite Chloe to the stage to introduce our final piece.
You're cool, likable, and confident. You don't walk, you strut. When you enter a party, a hush falls over the room, and heads turn because you have a certain je ne sais quoi. People say you're the bee's knees and the cat's meow. You're awesome sauce, and this next piece is the soundtrack of your life.